Just finished watching an interview with Dillian Whyte, and then I watched an interview with Dean Whyte, Dillian Whyte's brother, and Sugar Hill, trainer of Tyson Fury. I thought it was interesting listening to Dillian Whyte, and I don't know if he's just trying to save face or if this is something that he really thinks, but it sounded absurd that he said the fight was 50-50 until he got knocked out. 50-50? That's the thing about fighters, I know you need your somewhat of ego, but you got to be honest, man. How are you going to go into a fight and correct things if you're going to say the fight was 50-50? By no means was the fight 50-50. I gave Dillian Whyte the first round, and just about everybody I talked to did the same. But after that, it was pretty much a clinic. Then he also was talking about the push and the referee was letting him get away with stuff. I was thinking, man, don't start that Deontay Wilder routine, blaming everybody. Just say you got knocked out, because when you look at it, I looked at it from several different angles. Didn't look like his head even hit the canvas. If it did, it just barely touched it. It's not like his head banged the canvas like that. I've seen when that's happened where a fighter's head bangs the canvas. I think when Lennox Lewis got knocked out against Hasim Rahman, his head really banged the canvas. He had the dreads back there to kind of brace his fall, but still, his head still hit the canvas. This was not the case with Dillian Whyte. He's got to be honest. He didn't go in there and do what he should have done. Where was the consistent jab? Where was the consistent left hooks? I mean, he threw him when he had Fury on the ropes, but you gotta keep something in Fury's face, or he's just gonna pick you apart. And the thing that I found really bizarre was the interview I saw with Sugar Hill Stewart, Emmanuel Stewart's nephew, I believe, and Dean Whyte, Dillian Whyte's brother. Now, Sugar Hill was sitting this close to Dean Whyte, who's a big guy, so I don't know if he got somewhat intimidated because Dean Whyte did most of the talking during the interview. But Sugar Hill said that this was Dillian Whyte's best fight. Dillian Whyte's best fight? The dude came out Southpaw. I mean, it's like when I was on BWTM Sports and Gaming, Ingram was talking about what great fighter have you ever seen or trainer say, okay, now I want you to come out as a southpaw, and that's going to throw Tyson Fury completely off. He won't know what to do. In fact, Sugar Hill said Tyson Fury came to the corner and said, did he come out southpaw? He didn't even know, and Sugar Hill said he told him, what difference does it make? This is the next round. Then Tyson Fury came out southpaw. But I just thought that it was very interesting that Sugar Hill said that was Dillian Whyte's best fight, when clearly it was his worst night. Worst fight, worst night. It was just a blowout after round one. And I don't know if Dillian Whyte's going to make some changes. He says that he's interested in fighting. He's going to spend some time with his family, But if he doesn't learn how to stop that uppercut, then I don't see where he can really go from here, because everyone's going to be targeting his chin, trying to land that uppercut, and I'm sure one of them will get through. And another thing he was talking about, at this level, you make one mistake and that's it. That can be the case, but also it's not necessarily the case, because at this level, you should know how to deal with difficult circumstances. You should know how to adapt. So I don't know if Dillian Whyte was still rattled from the knockout, or if he's trying to save face and try to act like his chin isn't bad and trying to say, blame it on the canvas. But nah, bruh. Nah. You got knocked out. Sure, he pushed you, but you would have fallen anyway, I'm sure. I mean, when you stood up, your legs were still wobbly. I remember when Lewis knocked out Tyson, he kind of shoved him down, but, Tyson stayed down, so you can't blame that. Well, he can and he is, but the real pugilism fans out there aren't going for it. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, subscribe, share. Be fearless and all that. Thanks for watching. LSR forever. The reason I do this. Yay, yay.